As Texas grapples with the aftermath of devastating floods, we're faced with a chilling reality. FEMA, the very agency designed to protect us in times of crisis, is on the brink of collapse. Imagine a hurricane crashing into the Gulf Coast, an earthquake shaking California, and wildfires raging in the Pacific Northwest, all at once. Now picture FEMA, the agency meant to save lives, struggling to respond effectively due to severe staffing shortages and budget cuts. This isn't just a hypothetical scenario, it's alarmingly close to our current reality. The recent floods in Texas, which have tragically claimed over 120 lives, have laid bare FEMA's vulnerabilities. Former leaders of the agency are sounding the alarm, revealing that FEMA is hemorrhaging staff and losing critical institutional knowledge. With slashed budgets, the agency is ill-prepared for the peak of hurricane season. Michael Cohen, a former chief of staff at FEMA, shared that they are operating with fewer resources than ever before. They're trying to plan for multiple disasters simultaneously, but they're stretched too thin to be effective. Since the Trump administration took office, FEMA has lost approximately 2,000 employees through resignations, retirements, and forced departures. This includes key regional leaders in hurricane-prone areas like Texas and Florida, leaving gaping holes in our disaster readiness. The administration also cut vital grant programs, such as the Building Resilient Infrastructure Communities Initiative, which funded essential early warning systems like flood sirens. Cohen warns that these cuts may have directly contributed to unnecessary loss of life in Texas. Adding to the chaos, Acting Administrator David Richardson, who lacks disaster response experience, reportedly shocked staff by admitting he didn't even know there was a hurricane season. Under Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem, there's been a troubling centralization of control over spending, which has delayed emergency responses. Noem has openly pushed to eliminate FEMA as we know it, creating a toxic environment within the agency. Despite past calls to dismantle FEMA, the Texas catastrophe may have forced a change in strategy. Now, White House sources suggest a rebranding of the agency rather than outright abolition. But former officials argue that the damage is already done. Cohen's warning is dire. If another major disaster strikes while FEMA is still stretched thin, they won't meet the expectations of the American people. The cuts have left us vulnerable. Behind these bureaucratic battles are real lives at stake. A former mid-level FEMA official bluntly stated, "When you centralize decisions, when you disrespect expertise, people die. It's that simple." FEMA was designed to be America's lifeline in crisis, but now it stands as a case study in institutional decay. The Texas floods have underscored its necessity, yet they've also revealed how politics and poor leadership have weakened it. As we approach hurricane season, the pressing question isn't if another disaster will hit, but whether FEMA can still rise to the occasion. Should we reform, expand, or even replace FEMA? The stakes are high and the time for action is now.